Welcome to another Pet Sim 99 video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get super easy huge pets in the Slime Factory update. So the first thing you want to do is go to any area 1 in the world you're in and go ahead and put down any flag that corresponds with your pet team. For an example, I have a whole bunch of rainbows, so I put shiny flags down and it turns them into rainbow shinies. If you have a whole bunch of shinies, go ahead and put down rainbow flags. And if you have a mixture of all the rarities, go ahead and put down hasty flags. After you do that, go ahead and let them farm here for a few seconds and then go into the event. And once you come in the event, there's still gonna have that effect for as long as you have the flags out there for, and that's gonna make you do more damage and obviously break the breakables faster. And another thing you guys should already know, make sure you have one of the best stat pets in the game. As of right now, my best pet is a Jelly Wizard Golden, which is 6 million damage. But if you're not going for the leaderboard, Jelly Hydro Rainbow Shinies, Goldens, and Rainbows should do the trick for this, or even a normal Jelly Wizard. And once you get a good stat pet, go over to the upgrade machine, and these are the upgrades you're gonna want to max out. Better chest loot, better huge chest luck, better breakable huge luck, better titanic chest if you want to go for the titanic, better breakable drops, more damage, faster breakable spawning, and faster conveyors. You don't have to worry about the better egg huge luck. The huge in the egg is super hard to get, so there's no point of upgrading that and hatching here because you can't even AFK hatch to begin with, so I would just ignore that. And with better breakable huge luck, you're gonna be able to get a whole bunch of ooze axolotls. As you guys can see here, my huge pet odds are 300x, and every time I'm AFKing, I pretty much guarantee myself 4 to 5 of these a day. As you guys can see here, I've already gotten 3 goldens and then a decent amount of regulars, so this method definitely does work. So after you max out those upgrades, you can either AFK the huge chest or AFK the titanic chest, but since this video is specifically for huges, you're gonna want to make your way over to the huge chest, and all you're gonna have to do is either bring up tiny task or an auto clicker. So if you're gonna do an auto clicker, just sit here next to the chest and then set up your auto clicker for every 2 minutes. That way you're not constantly clicking and clicking, because there is a pop-up that says the chest is on a cooldown. So if you're gonna have it on an auto clicker for every few seconds, it's not gonna work, because then you have to click down here to click OK and then go back up. So I would recommend just to put it at 2 minutes. That way you can efficiently click the chest without any errors. And for tiny task, of course, you open up tiny task and you record your clicks and then wait out the time for all of them to refresh and then end the macro. You should be AFK in the chest without any problems. The same thing does go for the titanic chest as well. Just record your macro or put an auto clicker on it and then you should be good. But if you don't want to AFK any of the chest and you just want to sit in the area to do as much damage as you can, to just only farm ooze axolotls, the loadout you want to run is 5 large taps, 1 tap power 10, 1 criticals 10, 1 strong pets 10, and a mega chest breaker. If you have regular chest breakers, go ahead and put those on. The mega chest breaker isn't necessary. And if you do not have a mega chest breaker, go ahead and put on whatever amount of chest breakers you have and then just take off books. For an example, if you have 3 chest breakers, just take off 2 large taps, or if you have 2, just take off 1 large taps and then put those on, so on and so forth. Also, don't forget to empower your enchants, because it is going to help you out a lot. And if you're struggling to do damage on max conveyors, replace them with nightmare orbs or magic orbs, super lightning, explosive, tap blast, happy pets, tap teamwork, and pretty much anything else that's going to help you do a lot of damage. Also, make sure you have fruits, make sure you have potions on. And for the people that are going to AFK the chest, make sure to run this loadout. The only books I'm not sure if they work in the event is Mini Chest Fortune, Treasure Hunter, and Fruity. I haven't tested those out in the event, but this is the loadout I do recommend to use. 1 criticals 10, 2 strong pets 10, happy pets, explosive, mega chest breaker. Once again, if you have a regular chest breaker, go ahead and put that on, or however amount you have. Mini Chest Fortune, Treasure Hunter 10, and Fruity. I almost completely forgot about free-to-play loadouts. I'm using ps99rap.com for the website, if you guys are wondering, to show you guys these loadouts. The first loadout I'm showing you guys is to AFK the chest, and like I always mention, always adjust the books to your pet team, because everyone has a different pet team. This is just what I think would be the best. The loadout is 1 criticals 10, Treasure Hunter 10, chest breaker, explosive, happy pets, and strong pets. Like I did mention earlier, for the pay to win loadout, I do not know if Treasure Hunter actually works. I have seen that the wrap for Mini Chest Fortune has gone up, so I'm not sure if that works as well. So you can either swap out Treasure Hunter for that, or if you have an extra chest breaker, go ahead and put that on for any of these other books as well. And the loadout you do want to run if you're gonna AFK the area and not the chest is Nightmare Orb, explosive, 2 chest breakers, criticals, and strong pets. And I do understand that chest breakers are very expensive to even just get one, and also Nightmare Orb is pretty expensive as well. So technically you do not have to get Nightmare Orb. You can just run magic orbs, and then you can just get 1 chest breaker if you cannot get 2. And a second loadout, if you're gonna AFK the area and you only run 1 account, you can go ahead and record a tiny task of just pressing down your left arrow to spin around in a circle, zoomed in into first person, and also have an auto clicker during your recording of a tiny task. And once you have your camera spinning, running, go ahead and activate the auto clicker to the fastest speed possible and just keep holding the arrow while the auto clicker is on. That way it's tapping the breakables around you and it's going to activate all of these tap enchants. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys have seen that method around on Twitter, on YouTube, and the loadout you do want to run for that is tap power 10, tap blast, strong pets, large taps, chest breaker, and super lightning. Obviously, like I mentioned a billion times already, swap some of these books out if they do not work for you. For an example, tap blast, if it doesn't work for you, just swap it out for another chest breaker, another tap power, criticals, anything that just helps your pet team to do more damage and break stuff faster. And that's all you have to do to get a whole bunch of easy huges. You guys already saw how many ooze axolotls I have gotten already, but that is pretty much all for this video. I hope this video did help you out. I would really appreciate it if you leave a like and subscribe, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.